Dude, another nice thing about Diablo is it's like one of the only subreddits, man, on Reddit right now that isn't down. I don't know if you guys have been watching that shit with, I guess the Reddit kind of blackout, right? For anyone that doesn't know, Reddit has been on a blackout period just because they had some API changes, right? So it became a lot more expensive to use any of their APIs, which kind of screwed a lot of the third parties just because, you know, the costs were so insane. I read somewhere that the Apollo app, which is like the biggest third-party app for Reddit, they actually had some issues where it would have cost them like $20 million a year, I think, to keep their app going. So a lot of people were complaining about that, right? And Reddit's been down. So most subreddits right now, like if you guys try to go to a bunch of different subreddits right now, they're just down. I gotta be honest, man. I think it's just such bullshit. I don't know. As someone, I said this on Twitter. For anyone that follows me there, you might have seen this. But I was saying on Twitter, man, I don't get it. Because from my vantage point, I think it's so stupid. Like, I think obviously, in my opinion, you know, everyone, you know, I think the people that come out of this winning are Reddit themselves. And the reason is most people don't care, man. Most people are not gonna care that third parties aren't making money or that Apollo, the biggest third-party Reddit app, isn't working. Most people don't care, man. The average Redditor does not give a fuck. And in my opinion, all that Reddit has to do is just say, fuck the mods. Every mod that's turning off these servers, ban them. Force servers to stay on. You know what I mean? Like for a lot of the big Reddit, you know, subreddits, I guess I should say, right? And then just bring in new mods that are indifferent. They don't care about the politics of it all and just fix it up. So in my opinion, I've just been thinking, man, like what are these guys doing? Because to me, it seems pretty clear, you know, Reddit's going to win this. But I think what would change that is if enough people online are like mad at Reddit or they actually can kind of start a movement. Maybe then. But here's the other thing, man. I got to keep it real with you. Dude, my thing is like, I don't know, man. So I was looking into it. And yeah, their API costs are very expensive. But my issue is, like, bro, you're using their service. Like, homie. Like for example, let's take Apollo, right? Which is a third-party app for, you know, using Reddit, right? Apparently, it would cost them upwards of $20 million a year, you know, to use the APIs with the update. But my problem is like, homie, oh shit, I didn't even know they could do that. Never even saw that until now. But my problem is like, homie, what I don't care. I don't care if you have to spend 20 million. Like, bro, you're using their service. Go make your own Reddit. I'm a software engineer. I know how easy it is to make like just a standard chat client. Bro, and you could probably, dude, literally one kid in his bedroom could have a better search function than Reddit. Now here's the problem. Reddit's very big though. It has first mover advantage, right? It's kind of, I wouldn't say it's a monopoly in the space, but it has a lot of presence, right? So it's hard. But that's my thing. Well, if Reddit's so big and is so useful, then like maybe it should cost a lot of money to use the API, right? And to be fair, it's easy for me to say, right? Because, you know, I'm not using it. And I think it's updating a lot of the mod tools too. But my thinking is like, bro, I think it's so dumb. I don't know. That's just me though. But yeah, man, because in my opinion, it's like, it's just stupid. I don't know. It's like everyone's on a power trip. Now, once again, I'm not super into that space, right? I'm not, you know, making my own services based on the Reddit APIs and different things like that. So it's hard for me to say exactly, but I don't know, man. Just eyeballing it, to me, it just seems so stupid, man. It just seems like people that are mad that they have to pay money for something that's been free. And I don't know, man. I think gamers get this a lot too, man. It feels like nowadays people just think they deserve everything for free. I don't know why, you know. And I get it. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know what I mean. Before Reddit was free, using the APIs even, right? So it kind of sucks to just wake up one day and be like, oh, my entire livelihood and service I built on this free platform is now gone. But here's my thing, man. Reddit's a company. Like, what were you expecting? You expected them to never try to make more money or like fuck you over somehow? Like, I just don't have much sympathy, man. I got to keep it real. Like, you know what I mean? Or the mods. Like, the mods are uprising. But, dude, mods don't even get paid money. They're literally they just do free service for people. And not only that, but it's one of the easiest things you can do. Like, if you think Reddit mods aren't replaceable like that, then I don't even know what to tell you. Like, Reddit mods have got to be one of the most easily, replaced positions out there in general. So in my opinion, and I don't even mean this in a mean way, I just don't think they have any bargaining power. Like, I truly just don't get it. You know what I mean? Because from my vantage point, it's like, what are you guys doing? Like you don't have any bargaining power. You can be replaced extremely easily. You know what I mean? They're the ones providing the service, and now you guys are mad that it's not free, even though it probably never should have been, as inexpensive as it was. I think what they'd like to see is probably a middle ground where the API costs are, a little less expensive. But obviously, I think most of them are, I would assume they're reasonable and be okay with paying, a little bit of money. But I don't know, man. It's just a weird situation. I feel like a lot of people are so entitled nowadays. If that makes sense, right? Like, it feels to me like so many people nowadays, they just think they deserve things for no reason. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me, man. You know what I mean? It's hard, bro. It's hard, but it is what it is. I think I lean too much that way too. I've always been kind of like a dirty capitalist, we could say. It's one way to put it. But it just depends, right? But that's my thoughts on that whole thing, right?